Welcome.
Back at it again.
Welcome. Episode 38.
Oh, shit. Episode 38.
Yep. How's everybody doing? Good? We're good. We're killing it. We're killing the game. Super Bowl.
I'm very thankful that it was a good game.
Super Bowl. That happened. Coronavirus is getting worse. Politics is heating up.
My main man Blake with the politics knowledge.
Yeah.
I don't know
And then-
shit.
And then we gonna talk about this XFL that everybody's freaking out about. They think it's the best new thing, greatest new thing.
I only saw a little bit of the game.
I watched 2 games, and only half of both of them.
Okay, I got a question. Do you like the kickoff returns better than that XFL?
I don't think I saw one kick return.
Really?
It was boring, both of them.
They kick it, and they're all lined up at a 40 or 30 or some shit, whatever, and they can't move until the guy catches the ball.
Cool.
It's kind of weird. When I saw it, I was like, that's different.
That's different.
I'm not used to that. But yeah, I don't really understand. I guess Vince McMahon is the founder.
Yeah, the wrestling guy, the WWE and WWF guy.
Yeah, it's pretty
The guy with the slick back hair and the roid rage.
WWF, man. I used to fuck with that shit.
And Triple H and The Rock and Kane and
Did you hear about?
Undertaker.
Yeah, did you hear about The Rock's new tequila?
No.
He's been working on his tequila, and he actually got a bottle for every person that played in the Super Bowl, both teams.
Cool.
It's he hasn't even dropped it to the public yet.
It's gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah,
He already has a lot of money.
fucking the richest guy ever. Jesus.
Did you see the new Jumanji?
No,
It was good.
I heard it's pretty funny.
I have it. You can borrow it.
You bought it on DVD?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was Black Friday. Bought it for nothing.
I got a couple movie coming in the mail.
Nice.
Out Cold.
What's that?
No one's ever heard of it. But it's the funniest fucking movie ever. I can't even read who we got. The Drippy Guy. Jake, welcome to the podcast, bro.
What's up, yo?
Yeah, so Out Cold is a movie with Zach Galifianakis when he just started. In fact, when was that fucking movie made?
That Galifianakis is funny as hell.
It's
Love that
2001,
guy.
bro.
Well, we better get these shots while they're hot.
Oh, we gotta take our shots.
Yeah. Then we're gonna get into our intro like we usually do. We just kind of,
Cheers.
we're letting people know what we're gonna talk about.
Blake with the patented breathe out.
Yep.
Woo!
And that is patented. No one else is allowed to use it.
That's just patented.
Drippy's getting it, dude.
Okay.
I can't tell what he's saying.
I know it's so far away.
It's too far away.
That's my boy from California.
What's up, bro?
Yep. He actually came out here. I met him online on Xbox and shit, him and his buddy.
What, dude?
And then he flew out. So what's up?
That's fucking cool as hell. I never met anybody online. And
When I went out to California for the first time, it was to meet up with him and my other buddy Addy.
I've met people online, but never had them come over.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty epic.
Yeah, I know.
What's up, Drippy?
I know a lot of people online.
How's work? How are you?
Fucking great.
How's life?
I love work.
You love work?
Does that sound weird?
No.
For someone to say that?
No.
I've never been able to say that in my life.
You know, I love being able to go home and go to work on my house because my house needs so much stuff.
How's that going? It's now you're getting to the grinding part of it.
Oh man, we have We have all the drywall up, and we have it mudded and textured and taped and all that good stuff, and sanded and textured now.
So it's sealed off from the outside completely now.
Absolutely, yep. Got our door and window.
Nice.
A day and a half before the snow.
I was gonna say, when you were building that and you didn't have a wall up, could you really feel like the coldness coming through?
No, kind of not really though.
Yeah.
We put up like a temporary wall, put insulation in it, and then plastic.
Oh, okay.
So it was pretty sealed off. It was just like the edges that cold air could get through.
Gotcha.
But January was epic. It was so nice all January. We didn't really get any weather. We just worked and worked and worked, and then got it all sealed in. And today, me and my wife were painting. Like, we're already to that stage already. We're
Y'all
painting.
killing it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Getting her done.
Oh yeah.
Are you doing another project before you sell the house? Or is that...
We have a couple little projects. Like, we're going to landscape the rest of our existing landscape over to the deck.
Mm.
And then, I don't know, there's a couple other things.
Because you extended the kitchen and then you made a door and then a little deck? Or,
yeah. And the deck has an overhang to it. It has a roof over it.
Gotcha.
It's pretty sweet.
You gonna put like a grill on the deck or something?
Mm.
Chairs?
Maybe. Yeah, grill will probably go on the deck actually.
That'd be legit. Keep it out of the weather.
Yep.
How's the wife and kids?
Good.
How's the dad life?
Dad life's good.
Daddy life!
Daddy and husband life. It's good.
Yeah, bro, that's wild.
Yeah.
Everyone, I mean, I'm not gonna say, it's kind of, you don't really see a lot of people our age married because we're like at that generation where like we still live with our parents and...
Dude, yeah, all of my friends that we hang out with that are like basically my wife's friends, because all my friends they pretty much are living the single nightlife.
Yeah.
So I don't really ever have time to hang out with most of them. I don't really ever hang out with them.
Yeah.
So the people I do hang out with is all my wife's friends, and they're all same thing. They range from like, I don't know, 25, 26 to 30, 31.
So you're saying your wife has more friends than you?
At this moment, I don't have many friends that I like hang out with. No.
That's funny you say that because I have like 3 friends.
Yeah.
And you're one of them.
Yeah.
So you...
We've been trying to bring you into our group when we hang out. You'd like our group.
I know I would. Well, I saw you guys were playing fucking beer pong.
Yeah. You'd like our group.
And I was like, man, I want to play some fucking beer pong.
Yeah. You'd like our group.
Yeah. Next get together should be a...
We're doing Daytona this weekend, Sunday at noon at my house.
Yeah,
There's going to be a whole bunch of people.
See, that's what sucks too. I work weekends, so my off days are Monday, Tuesday. So unless someone's throwing a rager on a fucking Monday night,
It's never happens.
Exactly. But I'm pretty much counted out on that one.
Yeah, pretty much.
So wife's good, kids are good.
Yep.
Dad's good.
Yep.
The old man.
He's grumpy, but he's good.
Hell yeah.
Grumpy old man.
Hell yeah.
Love that movie.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's a great movie. I don't even know any of the actors in it.
I've never seen it. I haven't seen a lot of movies.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a war movie guy.
I love movies.
You're talking about going to see 1917.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
That looks sick.
It's going to be best movie of the year. They said that Parasite movie won the Oscar.
Oh yeah, my mom was talking about that.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
No, but someone was telling me that movie's epic.
Oh. Isn't that a North Korean movie?
Yeah.
It's like the first time that another country...
And like the family of the main character is the parasite. It's kind of where that story goes.
Family. What is the movie even about?
No idea. No idea.
What's fucking...
You know the Asian lady from Grey's Anatomy? I think she's the main character because I saw the cover of the movie, and she's on the cover.
It says a faded television actor and a stunt double strive to achieve fame and success in the film industry during the final years of Hollywood's golden age in 1969.
Huh.
That just doesn't sound appealing to me.
And it doesn't add up to anything I was told. I heard him talking about it on the radio this morning.
Yeah, I don't understand.
But
The part. Oh wait.
1917, it's gonna be. That thing should have won. I think it did win an Oscar, didn't it, last night? I can't remember. I know they were talking about it. They were talking about it on the radio when I started listening to it.
Really?
Yeah, they were talking about 1917.
Jeez. Got a 8.5 out of 10. 1917 did.
Wonder what it got on Rotten Tomatoes. I bet it scored good if it got 8.5 out of 10, almost 9.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it. Let's see. Yeah, because if you do good on Rotten Tomatoes, then that's good because they're.
Everyone's gonna watch it.
Yeah. So the audience or the tomato meter says 89%.
Wow, that's huge.
The audience score said 88%.
That's huge. That's huge for Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, because I heard it. They're pretty like fucking hardcore. With
They are pretty critical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll if your movie is just a little bit off in anything, like they won't even touch CGI movies. Won't even touch them.
What's CGI?
Anything with computerized shit added in.
Oh, like
Won't even look at it.
like Transformers or something?
Yeah, those kind of movies. They won't even look at them.
Gotcha.
Because I've heard critics won't look at them because they can find imperfections in the CGI because they're looking for it. We don't see it because we're not looking for imperfections.
Right. Like the
And we're into the movie like fuck. Like Avengers and shit like that. You're all into the movie. You're not watching like explosions and imperfections and like small things.
Right.
It's crazy what movie critics look at when they rate a movie.
Like
It's kind of ridiculous.
super hardcore shit that we
But
would
like-
never even notice.
But like stuff like war movies, like you can't really CGI that. You really have to have explosions. You really have to have like if a bullet's gonna hit somebody, you have to have stuff on that person to shoot out of their chest that doesn't hurt them but makes it look like they got shot. You know what I mean?
Right. Like that. Well, have you heard of They Shall Not Grow Old? You know,
No.
It's documentary film by Peter Jackson. They took original footage from World War One, and they like enhanced it, slowed it down. They added like the correct noises and shit. So every shot you see is actual footage, and it's crazy. There's like dudes riding kind of off in the distance on a horse, and then you see a huge artillery shell hit, and then the horse fucking falls over, and the guy like falls over. You're kind of far away, so you can't really tell, but it's like real fucking footage. It's actually really fucking legit.
That is crazy. I love seeing old war shit. I saw something on Facebook the other day. It was a picture of like someone, I don't know, 1200s, 1300s, back when they, actually it was probably later than that because they had cannon, so they had gunpowder. But it was a picture of a cannon that hit this guy's chest plate.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah. Fucking cannonball hit this guy right square on in the chest. And there's this big hole through his metal.
And he got
Oh, dude, there's no way he lives through that.
instant.
Instantly dead. Absolutely. Probably chopped him in half.
Jesus.
Could you imagine? And it was one of the smaller cannonballs, like you've seen in Civil War. One of the smaller ones.
Like hand fist size,
Yeah.
maybe a little bigger.
And it just, bam, right through the fucking armor. Big ol' hole. Dude, if it went through metal, you know it went through him.
Woo! to breathe out. Uh-oh.
We should bring.
Uh-oh.
One day, we should grab a whole bunch of whiskey.
Do a whiskey taste test?
Yeah.
Like different whiskeys?
Yeah.
See, I can't do like the cheap whiskey. That shit is gnarly.
There's
So
a
it's gotta be
$4,000 bottle of whiskey at my liquor store by my house.
$4,000.
$4,000.
What the fuck? Did fucking God make it himself? Jesus.
I don't know. I don't even remember the name, but it's $3,999.99.
That's like
And after tax, he said someone has had him ring it up before, just to check it, and it's comes out to after tax like $4,300.
fuck. That's like
He said though the company, you can send the bottle back to the company and they'll send you $500. I was like, why the fuck would I send them $500 or a $500 bottle? I'm keeping that.
Jeez.
$500 bottle? Just the fact that you just told me that is insane. I would never let that bottle go.
So talking about money real quick. This guy in 1975 bought a Rolex for
I saw that.
$325.
I saw that.
And because of the condition it was in, he could sell it for $500,000 to $700,000. Or that's what it was worth.
And I heard somebody offered him $1 million for it because of the publicity that it got.
Yeah.
It's gonna be worth more. So he was just like, fuck it, round it up to $1 million. Give me it. What is that shit? They shall not grow old. 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Are you guys listening to this right now? Everyone around. We have more people.
I know, dude.
Everyone around right now.
That's the
Are
fan.
you listening? That they shall not
grow old.
grow old. 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Legit.
We were just talking about how critical and pivotal people are on that fucking website. 100%. That means all the critics that watched it were mesmerized.
Yeah. You gotta watch it, bro. I saw it in theaters.
Well, let's invest. Let's buy it.
Take my money. Did you hear Barstool Sports sold?
What's Barstool Sports?
You know what Barstool Sports is? Are you high?
Maybe. Refresh
you know
me.
the pizza guy? Pizza app? One Bite? He goes around doing pizza reviews?
No.
Oh man, you're out of the loop, like.
I'm not a city kid anymore, man.
I know, you're a fucking country boy.
I'm not a city kid. I mean,
We were talking about you eating quail and duck and shit last time.
dude, you need to.
Oh god, no.
You need to grab your balls.
No.
I'm gonna hand you a shotgun,
No.
and you're gonna come in that field with me and walk the field and shoot a bird.
Oh,
That's what you're gonna do.
That's it's fucking disgusting.
Was it you that I was talking to about your dog? Will she stay close to you?
Oh, she's gone.
Oh, yeah, that was you.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah.
She no way.
I talked to everyone about it. Asked everyone if they think their dog would do good around. First of all, will they do good around gunshots? Because it's gonna happen, multiple throughout the day, depending on the bird.
No, it's always out.
Yeah.
But
That's what most people say, though.
bro, I got a story. I almost hit a dog yesterday.
Oh God.
I was pulling into my driveway, bro. So I'm like pulling in, and this dog, I'm talking probably this close to my front bumper. And then he just gets on the sidewalk, turns, and just sits down and just looking at me. He had big blue eyes, and I'm like, what the fuck is this dog
Right
doing?
here?
Right here. So then I open my car door. I'm like, come here, pup. And he just jumps right over my lap, jumps in the car, and I end up finding out that the owner was looking for him for 5 hours.
You are a likable guy.
Yeah.
And
So
the dog was like, I like this guy.
so we took the dog to the local vet, like where we could take him, and they contacted.
Ran the chip.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
contacted the owner, and the owner came and got him.
Dude, those fucking chips are expensive nowadays.
How much for a chip to put in?
Dumb Friendly charged me like $200 fucking dollars or something like that.
Jesus, criminy. Let's see who we got.
But
we got Trend, we got Drippy Guy, we got Gucci.
It could have also been a mix of the fact that, like, there's I think they did more things for my dog than just the chip.
Yeah.
So
They charge you more?
I think it was more because of that, but I'm not sure because we went in for the chip.
Wait, which dog?
But then I got handed a $200 bill and it was like, BAM! What happened?
Which dog? Duke?
No, Tucker.
Isn't that your dog's name, Duke?
Yeah, that's the German Shepherd.
Yeah. And then you have Tucker.
That's the dog you don't fuck with.
What's Tucker? Black Lab?
No, he's the Dumb Friend. I got him from the Dumb Friends League, and they said that he is a golden retriever lab mix. That's a fucking lie, though.
I feel like all those. Every time they try to say what a dog is, it's wrong. Like the
Yeah, no, I guarantee he has chow somewhere in him, and it's a lot because his tail curls. He's got a white point on his tail, and his tongue is not pink, which is chow written all over it.
Right.
But
there's different types of chows, aren't they?
no,
Or just one?
you know what a chow is. They kind of got a smushed face. They're super fluffy.
Oh yeah.
They're a Chinese dog.
Yeah. Big looking fluffy fucker.
Yeah, they're mean. Some of them can be mean. My grandma used to have 2 of them, and they were named Sheba and something else. But Sheba was the nice one, and the other one was a fucking dick.
Really?
Like you couldn't be in the yard unless Sheba was in the yard with you. Like, my grandma had this huge backyard, and Sheba was like the protector. So when the other asshole would come around and get all fucking butthurt,
Right.
Sheba would fuck him up real quick and just be like, nah, dude, you're not fucking with the kids.
So Duke, he's like the protector.
Kinda. Duke is... If you're ever around the house when a lot of people are around, Duke follows Scarlett religiously. And he doesn't really get mad or vocal at anyone. That's mainly Tucker. Tucker will come right up to you and start growling and get mad at you. And just because he can. Just for no fucking reason. Tucker's a wild card.
Zoe's a fucking wild card. She bit me the other night.
Tucker's a wild card. Duke, Garrett, my old co-host,
Yeah.
me and Garrett were throwing the football, and I don't know what happened, but Garrett went to throw the ball, and Duke bit him, like, right on the inside of his thigh. And, like, Garrett has spent hours, days, weeks, months around Duke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's around all the time.
Jeez.
It made no sense.
Maybe he was saying you throw the ball wrong. You're doing it wrong.
Maybe. He's like, you throw like a girl.
I didn't say it. Holy shit, we haven't even gotten to one of our topics.
It's okay. It's okay.
Slightly off topic podcast.
It's okay.
Back at it again. I'm kind of having fun though.
Wait, so like, we talked about you and your work.
Yeah, how's your work? Is your
Oh,
truck
man.
still fucked up?
Oh man, no, my truck got fixed. But man, the snows sucked.
I was gonna say.
I pulled up to a fucking ticket the boss gave me the other day. They needed like 800 gallons. They needed a lot of gas. Ooh, they were pretty low. And the plow truck fucked them and me.
Blocked off the tank.
Right at the front of their driveway,
Yeah.
there's fucking 2 feet of snow. And it's that hard packed ice snow that the plow truck ran through. So I'm like, I parked the truck right at the bottom of their driveway, and I'm looking at it like, I know I can go through that, but do I want to?
The chance of fucking up your shit.
And chance of getting stuck.
Yeah. That's kind of fucked
But
up.
I did have a lot of gas on my truck, so I was heavy. So the chance of getting stuck when you're loaded is pretty slim because you have all that weight pushing down on those tires. When those tires move, you go.
Yeah.
Either way, reverse or forward, they fucking go.
So did you just push
There's
through
too
it?
much weight to not go.
So did you just push through it?
Well, I pulled. They were in a cul-de-sac too, so I pulled as far into the cul-de-sac to the other side of the packed ice where the snowplow went through, and then put it in reverse and just gunned it.
No problem.
Oh yeah, right through it, no problem. Got back in the driveway, right where I wanted to. Pulled the hose, left, right like I wanted to too. Pulled right out.
I drive fuel trucks now too.
The weight in those things, they'll fucking do anything.
Sloshy, especially when you're like half full.
Man.
Take a corner and you can really feel it just.
Oh man, think about driving one of those things in the mountains with snow-packed roads, and you got banks and hills.
Do you have? Is your
Scary.
transmission Allison?
No, I have a my dad's truck that is our main mountain truck. It has an Allison in it.
And it has.
Or no, it has a
Does it have a button for
an Eaton
drive
Fuller.
and shit?
It has an Eaton Fuller in it. Mine is. I can't even remember it. And it's a piece of shit.
Yours
Mine-
isn't a stick, is it?
Yeah,
It is?
all of ours are.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. You have to. When you're driving in the mountains and stuff,
Yeah.
you have to have control of your fucking transmission.
Because our
Trying to let an automatic do all that.
our trucks we
scary.
use to refuel planes. They're I mean, we don't have to drive them far, so it's just a button. You just,
We do have an automatic,
Drive.
our service truck, our boom truck that sets all our tanks.
Yeah.
It's like driving a pickup though. You put it in drive and just drive
Is this-
around.
This is the truck like similar to kind of what we got at my work.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, big boys.
I drive an International. My International is a 1998.
Really?
Might be the same exact cab.
Let's see if I can.
Okay, we are almost halfway in, and we haven't even brought up a topic.
That's okay.
So we're gonna run through this first topic right now.
That's okay. Actually, hold on. This is actually pretty. Well, my truck's a little bigger than this, but kind of
Did you pull up my truck?
looks similar to that, but bigger.
Oh, that's a Ford.
Yeah, jet refueler.
What is your truck?
I haven't really like gone into detail of looking.
Look
at it.
at what make and model it is.
I will. What do you got
So,
for topics?
First topic we're gonna jump into. Let's do the XFL because this will be a quick one.
XFL.
Okay, the new football league. It's not really new. It was around last year, and I think it was around the year before, but no one really paid attention to it. And if you were, you are kind of paying attention to NFL players leaving to go play in this league.
Or teams or football players that can't make it in the NFL, they try to make it in the XFL.
Yes, but this is the catch. Average player only makes $55,000 a year playing for the NFL.
The XFL.
Or the XFL. That's about what I make right now. To go ruin your fucking body. Fuck that.
Also, the quarterbacks have a chance of making.
$500,000.
Yeah.
Up to 500,000. Yeah.
Good
Well,
job,
top
Blake.
players. Top players.
Good.
That's top players. That's not just quarterbacks.
Good job, Blake.
Yeah.
Doing that research. I seen that shit too, boy.
So Vince McMahon is the head of this.
And how many?
So
teams?
you understand that this is going to be as dramatic and as fake. Not in such a literal term fake.
Like more on the entertainment side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be very entertaining instead of like a game.
Raw football.
Instead of a game.
Yeah. I didn't.
There's
know
only 8 teams and it's only 10 weeks long.
I didn't know that it was founded in 2018.
I did. I knew it was only a couple years old.
I thought it was just right now, 2020. They dropped it.
No, it is a couple years old. No, they've Vince McMahon's made enough in the last 2 years on it XFL to start promoting it a lot better.
So that's why it's popping off now.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I was watching this
Question.
weekend. I think St. Louis is going to be my team. It's closest to Colorado. There's like a Houston team and another like a Dallas team or something like that. But I think St. Louis is going to be our one. That's going to be Denver's team until a lot more. I just think 2020, like I was talking to with my buddy, I think 2020 is going to be the XFL's year. They're going to gain 6 to 8 more teams this year to add on to next year's roster.
So I'll run through the teams real quick, and then I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
We got the St. Louis Battlehawks, the New York Guardians, the Seattle Dragons, Los Angeles Wildcats, Tampa Bay Vipers, Houston Roughnecks, Dallas Renegades, the DC Defenders, and the Los Angeles Extreme.
So I watched the New York and Tampa Bay game. And
wait, my question.
Tampa Bay got their ass handed to them.
If Colorado had an XFL team, would you go see it live?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it'd be a big party.
It's football, and you're gonna get great seats
For cheap.
Yeah.
You're not gonna pay $140 for an upper deck Broncos.
See, and that's
ticket.
where I think you're wrong. This year, next year, the next year after that,
Gonna go up.
all of it, every year the tickets are gonna go up because this is gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Do you know how much Broncos tickets are?
A lot.
Fucking
I looked.
crazy.
I looked right when tickets were released. And they didn't even play the Patriots this year. So I was looking for like a cheap game to go to. It's fucking $100 a ticket.
Even for the upper deckers.
Yeah, and that's what we were looking at, just to go to a game.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
The Avalanche tickets are getting kind of pricey too.
Oh, no doubt.
They're like
Definitely compared to the Nuggets, and this is what I don't get. Same venue,
right.
same arena,
How much are Nuggets tickets?
half the price that
So like $40.
Avs tickets are.
Like $40.
Yeah, like $20 to $40 if you want to. You get a good pair of tickets for $50 a piece for Nuggets. $50 a piece for
Unless
Avs. You're sitting in the fucking nosebleed.
Unless you're courtside, those are expensive, right? Like $1,000.
Yeah. No, Nuggets court size are probably $200-300.
I think they're more than that.
No way. There's it also depends on what team they're playing. Like I looked at Nuggets Lakers tickets. It's fucking like it's more like Avs tickets when you're playing a team like that.
Oh, you're not too far off. So courtside Pepsi Center Nuggets tickets are about $475, $500.
Oh yeah, it's double what I said.
Well, I thought it would be more.
$200-300.
I said, what did I say? 2,000.
You said 1,000.
1,000. Yeah. Jesus.
Well, I think we covered our XFL.
Yeah,
I think St. Louis is going to be a team we root for this year.
I would go to a game for sure. I think it would be just one big party.
But the closest game is Houston or St. Louis.
Yeah, but I wouldn't travel to go to a game.
No,
if they came to if Colorado got a team.
It's a 16-hour drive to Houston.
Yeah, I did that shit.
I did too. I've done it twice, 2 years in a row. For some reason, my wife is obsessed with Galveston, Texas.
Jeez, look at the chat. That's my boys. That's my fam right there, dog. My motherfucking fam.
What's up, y'all?
I told you, bro.
Tune in. This keeps going. It gets greater and greater.
What did I tell you? Like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago?
Okay, I did want to say, if you've made it this far into our shit, give us, what did I say? 2 episodes?
Oh, we will have
3 episodes? Max.
We'll have the equipment.
We'll have better audio, better video.
We'll have headphones.
We'll have better audio and
yeah. So we'll have headphones on too, and when you yell into the mic, I'll be like, Blake, my fucking ears are hurting. Stop yelling at me.
Our microphones we have are fairly good microphones.
So. Well, and they're condenser microphones.
They'll take my loud ass voice and say,
"Fuck you."
You're staying at this level. You're staying at this level, no matter how loud you get.
Sometimes when we run the podcast,
guys, sorry, I get a little loud.
I
get hyped.
I'm sitting 2 feet away from him. And he's yelling in my face.
Sorry.
I'm like, Blake, God damn it, stop yelling at me.
I just get so passionate.
And on that note, we will take another shot.
Yeah, shot time, and then you know what? We're
What are we
gonna
gonna
go
touch on?
straight into the Super Bowl since we're talking about football.
Okay. Good fucking game. I'm so glad that it wasn't a blowout.
Did not see it coming though.
Was that a double? Was that a double take on the shot?
I thought I hit it all, and then I looked and I was like, "You dumbass! What are you doing?"
Oh man. Okay. The Super Bowl. What a. Okay.
Hold on, no, I gotta say something real quick.
Okay, you go. No, he doesn't even say anything. Oh, I think I just snorted.
I said for
What did you say?
3-4 weeks that the 49ers were unstoppable.
But you were wrong.
I was only wrong for 6 minutes.
Oh yeah, true. They led the whole game.
20-10, 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Really?
20-10. 49ers were up to 10 points,
Oh.
6 minutes left.
Everyone was saying the 49ers were going to win at that point.
And they had intercepted Patrick Mahomes
Twice.
2 times?
Yeah.
3 times?
One of the linebackers got one.
I mean,
That's like the Texans and the fucking Kansas City game.
nowhere close.
I know.
Nowhere
but-
close.
Well, I'm saying the Texans were up like what, 26-0
Yeah, but
at the
Kansas
half.
City damn near tied the game with middle of the third quarter. This was 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and it's 20-10. Kansas City's down 10 with only 6 minutes to go.
Isn't that crazy?
That's usually only 2 possessions.
He's the comeback king. He's
Yeah.
the comeback king.
He's got a ways to go to get to Brady's comeback record, but he is a guy that can definitely do it.
That was insane. What a good game.
Well, let's talk about
I was
this.
rooting for the
Let's
49ers,
talk about
though.
this. 21 points scored in 6 minutes.
Jesus.
Kansas City scored 21 points in the last 6 minutes of the game.
Didn't they get an interception? And that put them
The last one, the very last touchdown was a pick 6.
Put him at good. Yeah, okay. Because I was at work, so I was kind of like in and out of the game.
Man, it was not quite Patriots-Falcons Super Bowl. Not quite like that. But it had that atmosphere like, oh my God, can you believe this comeback?
Good fucking game.
Great game. Amazing game. Patrick Mahomes deserves... Kansas City was talking about... They talked about it a couple times during the Super Bowl about how they were going to evaluate and do a bunch of tests and spend a bunch of money on doctors to look at Patrick Mahomes' knee before they gave him the biggest contract. He's going to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
Didn't he hurt his knee against Denver?
Yeah, dislocated it.
Yeah.
And then they relocated it right there on the field in front of everybody, which was hard to watch.
Gross.
It's hard to watch.
Gross.
And then he was back playing
Hey,
2-3 weeks later.
I got a story to tell you.
It was crazy.
I was snowboarding when I was like 14 no, it was probably like 12, 14. And I was jumping over a creek, caught my edge, went flying over the creek, landed on my shoulder.
Ah.
And I knew it was fucked up, so I went to the hospital. They thought I dislocated my shoulder, so they tried popping it back into place. It was broken, completely snapped in half. They didn't know it, so they tried to pop my shoulder back in place, but it was just broken.
Ow.
So when they did that, the doctor, they tried to put it back into place, and I saw the doctor's face. He was like, get him to the x-ray room right now. Right after they tried to pop back in.
It's because something bent. Wait, was that
My arm,
He
yeah.
watched it happen?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So imagine that pain.
No, imagine the fucking...
Ugh. Your knee,
having a hold of that and trying to pop it back in the socket, and then something moves, it's like...
Yeah, they sent me directly to the x-ray room.
Yeah, no, the doctor knew immediately. When he tried to move something and something gave the way it wasn't supposed to. You didn't feel it though. They had you on. If you were in the hospital,
I didn't feel it.
you were in the
I
hospital.
just saw his face, and I was like,
No, they had you on morphine. Same thing that happened to my buddy when he dislocated his shoulder. As soon as he got in there, they put him on morphine.
Yeah.
And then when they popped his socket, popped it back in the socket, he was like, "I hope so." Fucking
my mom actually tells the story to this day that when they put the IV in and the morphine went through, because I was in so much pain, my mom said I don't remember this, but my mom said I went, whoa, and like got all like smiley happy.
Have you ever had morphine and
Like,
been
just-
coherent when you got morphine?
Just that one time, but it's kind of that situation is kind of like I only remember like bits and pieces.
A buddy of mine had these morphine pills, and we just did them spur of the moment in the summertime,
Was it
just
dope?
chilling in his basement. Oh my god.
You just feel it hit you.
Half it you don't remember. You remember about, I don't know, it hits you, and you remember a little bit into it. You don't remember shit. And then you remember, like, coming out of it, and you're come down.
Well, that's why they used it.
Morphine's a crazy motherfucking drug.
That's why they used it in the war. Guys would
Nope, still to this day, every ambulance, you can still buy first aid kits on Amazon. And they come with a little morphine pouch.
Yeah.
Our, when I used to work for Cleary and build barns, the first aid kits they used to buy, they used to have a packet of morphine in them. And that morphine was taken not during an injury, immediately when the first aid kit showed up. And then, like, it was funny. 'Cause,
We're out of
like,
morphine,
when you
we need more.
when you needed it, and like for my buddy that dislocated his shoulder, I was going through the first aid kit looking for that morphine pack. And it's like, fuck, dude. There's not one in this one. There's not one in this one. We had like 6 first aid kits in the truck, and there wasn't a single morphine pack in the. It's a hell of a drug, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's a hell of a drug.
Hell of a drug. Morphine.
What's our next topic, Blake?
Coronavirus.
We touched on that last time a little bit. But
This is kind of our third part to coronavirus, and it's.
we gotta
I'm
mention
not
it a
gonna
little bit.
say that this is gonna affect anyone that we know,
Right.
but I don't know that for sure.
Keep going.
Okay, so let's give you some stats. 42,638 confirmed cases. This was as of the 3rd, which was 8 days ago, if I can do math. There's 319 cases confirmed in 24 countries. 23 Americans have been diagnosed with the coronavirus.
Jeez.
And over 1,000 people are dead. It has surpassed SARS,
Is that?
which was in like the early 2000s.
You know about the 1913 outbreak of?
Anything that happened in 1913 that was an outbreak is terrible because they didn't know shit back then.
Well, this is it. Hundreds of thousands of people died
Because they didn't know shit.
from the flu.
They just knew. The only thing people knew back then was temperature. Keep taking someone's temperature, and if it gets above, I heard this in a nurse or a doctor talking about this the other day. I think it was either on the radio or a podcast. They were talking about how they back in before like the 30s, maybe the 40s, they didn't know so much about anything having to do with your body that they would literally just monitor your temperature. And then they had like drugs like heroin, cocaine, super hardcore shit.
Did they have morphine back then?
Morphine was more like heroin back then.
Oh yeah.
Like it would
Poppy
it-
seeds.
Yep,
Yeah.
it would pretty much detach you from. It put you in a dream, so your body was separate from your mind, to where you weren't using your body. You know what I mean? And all they would do is bring your temperature down. Even to this day, do you know, doctors nurses, the smartest of all of studies of doctors only knows about 35 to 40% of what the human body is doing, capable of, how to fix it, all that kind of stuff. We only know about 40% at the highest educated doctors.
That's
fucking scary is what that is.
Yeah, but also technology is just starting to get to that point where we can excel at that. So
could you imagine?
That will go up dramatically.
Could you imagine if we get an Elon Musk in the medical field?
Cancers. Well, they do have a cure for cancer, but they don't know how to put it in the body.
Yeah.
Successfully.
But
yeah, I know what you're saying.
The T cell fighting thing that we were talking about, the cure that they have for cancer.
Yeah.
Even they said they don't know if they'll ever find a way to be able to have something that you can just take when you have cancer. I mean, like even they said in the research, chemotherapy is more of a guaranteed way than this new way, because they just don't. They can't guarantee that anyone can take it and be cured. They think that it is still a possibility that someone with the wrong blood type or the wrong person takes it and it could be seriously bad.
Right. How do you feel about medical cannabis?
I think that CBD. Did you hear that they found a new component in marijuana? It's like CBDP and THCP. There's like this new thing they found, new component they found, and they think that they can extract it by itself and do tests on it. But I feel that CBD oil, if you concentrate a CBD,
the seizures and stuff,
it can. I don't think it fights. What fights it? I don't think it can eliminate a cancer cell. But it sure can delay it and calm it down and say, hey, chill the fuck out.
Have you seen the little kids that are like having seizures and shit, and then you get an injection?
Seizures is totally different though.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying. And then you get a shot of like cannabis oil or whatever in their mouth, and then they stop seizing. Like,
yep. CBD has almost cured seizures and epilepsy.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to even say that.
Right.
It's crazy to even think that. The epilepsy has been cured by something that was prohibited for over 100 years. You're not allowed to have that. It makes you high. It gets you high. It makes you fucked up.
Right.
So does alcohol.
How do you feel about when we end, because we can only go for an hour, end Anchor, but continue going on these two?
We can always end Anchor and then put a part 2, start a part 2 immediately.
Really?
Yep, but I need about 5 minutes.
Cool.
I need about 5 minutes.
Because we're rolling right now.
Yeah, I need about 5 minutes to save that and upload and then come back. So they can chill for 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, as long as I can get that done. Bam, we're right back to it.
Yeah.
So it'll be like a commercial.
So we'll probably go for like an hour and a half today, maybe 2.
Could.
How's your wife?
We are not into the topic that is going to take the longest.
Your wife's gonna be like,
No,
Blake, where the fuck you at?
No, my wife's at her mom's.
She got Blake. You're gonna say,
Derek.
Blake, it's been an hour.
Hello, Derek.
Come on. It's
Hello.
time to go home. Oh man, we got Trin in the chat. Always, man. Trin stopped by, Lauren stopped by, the drippy guy. Derek at West Island, about to head back to work. Hell yeah.
Oh, we're gonna set up donations and merchandise.
Trin's gonna be my stream manager. My boy. My 16-year-old boy from Canada.
Alright, so since we're gonna do a part 2 to this, everyone who's made it this far knows that. And we're gonna take the next 10 minutes to talk about kind of a commercial before we go to our
Next session.
But our part 2 I almost guarantee, and I hate saying this, I guarantee half of our listeners are not going to want to listen to this, but our main friends might. We're going to talk about a little bit of politics, and we'll guarantee you get off topic on almost everything we talk about. But, like I said, I want to take last 10 minutes to talk about like merchandise, and we're going to set up like a GoFundMe bullshit, but it's not going to be on Facebook. Probably going to be through Twitch. Going to be like a donation page. So, our merchandise will probably be like very simple at first. It'll be just a t-shirt, and it'll say something stupid like, we get slightly off topic, and then have like slightly off topic link at the bottom of the shirt or back of the shirt or something.
It'd be legit though.
Same with hats. Same with socks. Socks are easy to merchandise.
Beanies.
Beanies are easy to merchandise. Hoodies are easy to merchandise. Granted, hoodies are expensive.
Yeah.
So
You're paying for
might
more
not
fabric.
get into that. But
We'll get it.
merchandise, it'll be there. Our merchandise will be, and I'm telling you now, a little bit expensive. It'll be 30% more than most things you pay for. So if it's 10 bucks for the shirt, it'll be 15 bucks for you.
Politics. I want to look into presidential candidates.
You look that up while I finish out. Or no, we need to finish out this last 10 minutes before we get into that, because then our part 2 is going to be like short.
What
But-
the heck is going on here? Oh wow.
What did you find out about all our people?
That's my boy Trin. Stratman.
Sweet.
And then we had
What's up?
we
What's
had
up, Twitch fam?
We had Jake stop by. We had Lauren stop by. I know them all by name. 'Cause that's the fan.
Yeah, that's the fam. Hey, shout out. I'm Blake. Now you know me.
Yep. Trin, this is my co-host, or the creator, founder. I am the co-host. So
Now you're part of it. You are Slightly Off Topic podcast.
wow, we have 11 Democrats and 2 Republicans. Wait, what the fuck?
I think there's 3 Republicans still in it, unless Bill Weld or
Yeah, well,
did Weld drop out?
no, Walsh and Sanford dropped out.
So Weld's still in it, Sanford's still in it, and Fuentes is still in it, right?
Oh. Well, it says here Sanford dropped out on my.
Sanford did drop out. I'm not surprised.
So dropped out, and then running.
How about Weld, Bill Weld?
He's still in it.
How about Roque de la Fuentes? Nowhere to be found? Not even in it?
What's his last name? De La Fuentes?
De La Fuentes or just Fuentes? Roque de la Fuentes. They called him Rocky. This was just a thing I was looking at.
No,
I didn't know if.
I don't see him.
So Trump, Bill Weld, and that's it. Bill Weld's the only one still in it.
Yeah. Why? I don't see. I don't understand politics at all, bro.
We're gonna get
It
into
does
it.
not fucking
We're gonna
make
get
sense
into
to
it.
me.
I think, should we end it now and then start up another one? Part 2?
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, this is the end
Of
of part 1 of episode 38.
We're clicking, so we're gonna.
We are just killing it right now. And we're not going to be able to get all this section in 5 minutes, so.
So if you're a politic person, stick
You-
with us for round 2.
Yep, if you like politics.
Round 2 is not going to be all about politics because,
We get very off topic.
yeah, and I don't really fuck with politics, so
It might be a lot of explaining how things work.
listening to you talk about politics for 30 minutes is probably going to be no bueno for me.
Well, we go down rabbit holes. We're not going to be talking about
Yeah.
politics for 30 minutes. All right.
Part 2.
Hey,
But
if
you guys will still be
you
with us.
are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcast, Anchor, any other streaming site.
We're there.
You can go to Twitch or YouTube and find us. Slightly off topic.
But the Twitch is my personal account, so it's not called Slightly Off Topic. So my Twitch is Swift Snipes.
Swift Snipes. Like sniper, but snipes.
You like that name?
I like it.
Swift Snipes.
I like it. Alright, so if you want to check this next 4 minutes while I upload this video, go to those other sites.
Yep.
Alright, love you.
Late.
Part 2 coming up.
Part 2. We got Trin holding it down, always. YouTube's still up. We got Trin, YouTube, Stratman, my boy. Trin, what's up, bro? How you doing today, dog? Thanks for tuning in the chat, as always. My boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Blake, like I said, I've grown quite the following. This is Fan Bam. Fan Bam, Fan Bam.
Hell yeah.
I'll be back. Trent says he can't wait for part 2. See, that's my boy right there.
Trent. Hey.
Trin.
Tren?
Trin.
Tren.
Trin.
Tren.
My boy.
Hey, part 2's coming right at you, baby.
Trin's my boy. He's gonna be my stream manager once it gets bigger.
Well, maybe Tren can move to Colorado and be our producer or something.
Trin, my boy. Dude, I have so much love for my Twitch family lately. Bro, I'll go for 4 hours, and they're with me for all 4 hours. I'm like, I don't understand how y'all are so fucking cool, man.
Well, I mean, it's because you gotta show that you're getting love and show that you appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I end every stream with a happy cry.
With a happy cry?
Yeah.
What? Let me hear this happy cry.
Like I physically start crying happy tears.
Really?
Oh, I just broke your Sharpie.
That's okay. It's just I know exactly what you broke.
I got too much fucking muscles, bro.
It's because you got all them muscles, bro.
I'm fucking swole as fuck, bro.
Yeah, man.
154 pounds of swollenness.
Yeah, that jersey's hiding all that swollenness.
Dude, my girl was talking shit to me the other day.
Why? Because you posted that one shit on Instagram?
No, that was funny.
It was like hashtag I know my girl's gonna hate this.
It won't like this picture yet. No, she felt my shin bone, and she's like, holy fuck, what is that? And I was like, that's my shin bone. And she's like, you bony motherfucker. And I was like, yeah, that's me.
Yep, that's Derek.
Bony ass fucking Skeletor over here. 6'1", 154, straight.
You're 6'1", Jesus.
6 foot, 6'1", with shoes on.
I'm fucking short.
How tall are you?
5'9", 5'8".
Yeah. Yeah. So Trin, little background about Blake. We used to be best friends when we were kids.
Used to be.
Well, when we were younger. And we used to play hockey together all the time. And yeah, I was kind of a bully. So
yeah,
I would bully Blake around.
Yeah, he'd always want to go bodies and stupid shit. It's like, dude, I'll go, but you're gonna win. Let's do it.
Wait, what is that? Did I kick you in the face, or was that Lance that I kicked in the face?
No, didn't kick me in the face.
No, you were fighting Lance, and I kicked
Remember
Lance
Miss
in the face.
Kinzinger, the really hot English teacher?
Grade?
Remember we went bodies in her classroom, like right when it started. She wasn't in the room yet.
Oh yeah.
Andre Brisker was standing right there.
Oh
Yeah. That was back in the day. Andre, shout out.
You held your own.
Absolutely, I always did.
Yeah.
I went bodies with almost everybody in our whole grade and held my own.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you get beat because there's many fighters and about 1,000 people, but
yeah, we used to be little scrappers.
You gotta be growing up in Mission Viejo. Shout out Mission Viejo!
Woof. Too bad you don't live here anymore.
I never will.
God damn
This
it.
fucking neighborhood scares me now. I'll shoot somebody.
Why do you think I got 2 cameras?
Yeah, I will fucking shoot somebody.
I got cameras watching the crib. Straight security system. Usually that for 5 hours. Should have good content. Bro, Trin always here. Like, Trin will be at the beginning of the stream. And
38.
he'll stay to the end.
Alright, we're publishing now. We are about to get into part 2. Stay tuned, baby doll.
Part 2.
Alright, so we got Super Bowl tag.
Quick intermission.
I got a tag real quick.
Taggity tag tag.
We talked about Corona
XFL.
virus.
Movies.
XFL.
You gotta see that. They shall not grow old.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm putting
Buy it
movies as one of our fucking.
Do you have Prime?
comics.
Amazon Prime?
No, I do not.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I have Disney Plus and Netflix and Hulu.
Is on. I wonder if that's on Disney Plus.
I need one more tag. I got Super Bowl, coronavirus, XFL movies. Need one more. Politics. Fuck it. We're not talking about it yet, but fuck it.
I don't think They Shall Not Grow Old is on Disney Plus. Oh, it might be on Hulu.
Maybe. Maybe on Hulu.
Let's see.
Alright, episode 38. Here we go. Now we're going again. We
Good.
back. We in. Part 2.
Part 2. Oh,
This is episode 38. Part 2. If
Yeah.
you didn't catch episode 38, it is the previous one. I don't think you need to watch it to listen to this one.
we're clicking, so we're going for.
Because it's going to be
round
very
2.
different.
This is our first round 2.
This is our first round 2. Thanks, everybody. If you're this far into it, part 2. This is our first part 2.
Before we jump into politics real quick, I just want to tell you that They Shall Not Grow Old is on Hulu, so check that out.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
It is? Is it a movie or?
It's a movie.
Alright, I'm watching it. I need to send a text message to myself or something.
Streaming online on Hulu.
Alright, if you are catching this part 2 after our epic part 1, episode 38,
That was getting sauced up.
I want to thank you. And I want you to comment on one of our platforms or go to YouTube or somewhere. Find us. Send us a comment and tell us how you feel and show us love. But mainly, I want to hear what you think about our merchandise ideas. And if you don't know about them, you need to watch or listen to episode 38. It's at the end. We talk about it.
You got that damn right.
Yeah. Derek likes it. I think if we can start getting like a little bit of dollar for some of the things we do, I feel like this podcast could be such better quality. We could do it more often.
Then I have to learn shit, but I don't mind.
But once we get all of our stuff and learn the first time, should be good, right?
I started to learn some shit on GarageBand.
Should be good.
Remember?
I think once we get all of our stuff and we learn it and get it down, we're gonna do just fine.
Easy.
All right, we're jumping into it, and I'm gonna start it off with this statement right here. Joe Rogan says he is voting for Bernie Sanders.
Fuck yeah. I would vote for Bernie. Well, I'm gonna vote for Bernie. I vote
You're not gonna vote for Bernie if he's not votable.
if he drops out.
He's not gonna drop out.
Oh.
He's gonna be like. So this is very different than the last election when Hillary went against Trump, and Bernie was really Hillary's only competition.
Right.
This is very different, and we're gonna go through the candidates right now, and I'm only going to say the candidates that... I can't even say that. I'm going to go through the candidates, because some of these candidates don't even have a fucking chance. So, Trump, obviously. And Bill Weld is running against Trump as the Republican nominee, which he's going to lose by a lot. So he is not even a person to even talk about. So we're going to move on to Democratic nominees. There is Bernie Sanders, which is, in my opinion, probably has the biggest following.
That's what it's looking like. Pete Buttigieg.
Buttigieg.
Oh my god, that's a fucking put my mind in a pretzel.
Buttigieg.
Buttigieg.
That's my boy. I've been rooting for Pete Buttigieg for months now. Okay, so we got Bernie Sanders, which is, in my opinion, probably the most popular of the Democratic debates or nominees.
Bernie.
And then there's Pete Buttigieg, which is a mayor from South Bend, Indiana. He's only been in politics a little bit. He was in the Army.
Really?
He served overseas. He was in Afghanistan. He knows 8 different languages. He was, I'm pretty sure, the linguist of his Army operations. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not exactly sure. But I do know he knows 8 different languages, and he served overseas. Next is Elizabeth Warren. She is very similar to Bernie Sanders. Everything that she wants, all of her policies are very, very similar to Bernie Sanders. And then there's Joe Biden, which is pretty much voting for having Obama back. Going back to everything Obama.
Did you like Obama?
Yeah, I think Obama did a great job. I think
with
a
what
lot
was given to him.
I think a lot of people are mad at him because of the way that he tried to go, because he tried to help people instead of help our finances and the economy, and that's neither here nor there, because the economy did better under Obama than Trump in his first 3 years, and you can come at me all you want with that, but it's fact. But I do agree that Biden is going to try and shift everything that Trump has undone, Obama did, back to everything Obama did. Everything Obama was trying to do, everything Obama was striving towards, Biden is that guy who's going to put everything back to the way it was. And then let's get into the 4 people that I don't think have any say in this race and shouldn't be in it at all. Other than Amy Klobuchar. We'll start with her. Amy Klobuchar is, I am pretty sure, a senator in Minnesota, I do believe. And I think she's the best out of these last 4 people I'm going to talk about. But I don't think she has any chance in the world at beating Donald Trump. No chance. No fucking chance. She's too nice of a woman. So there's Andrew Yang, which is the millionaire entrepreneur that says he thinks we should have an allowance or something thereof, which means he thinks that we should give families money every month to make ends meet. Think about how fucking crazy that sounds.
Wouldn't that just be like taxes almost? Like you're getting taxes pulled out just to be given to someone else?
Could be. Potentially, yes. Could be. But you still get a tax return on top of it, so it still looks pretty good.
Right.
Andrew Yang he's one of those guys with ideas that are kind of out there. And I have buddies that think that he is the guy that could run the country very well. And these are Trump supporters, or were Trump supporters, that tell me this. That they think Andrew Yang could be potentially huge. Have great ideas, could run a country. Then there is Michael Bennet, which is the senator of Colorado.
He's running?
I don't think he has any chance in the world at being our president, but I do think that the man he's right. And if you pay attention to Michael Bennet, you will see what I mean. He is spot on. Everything he says is what most Americans think and believe. Most of everything he says. But he just doesn't have the name. He doesn't have the
backing.
Yeah, he doesn't have the build-up to be there at the end. And last but not least, and this is a name that I didn't really want to put in the bottom four, but it's kind of wishful thinking. It's Michael Bloomberg. I do not fucking want to see Michael Bloomberg in the end against Donald Trump. Because it is literally going to be a billionaire that bought his way into a president candidacy and then is going against a president who bought his way into candidacy 3 years ago. You know what I mean? You can't tell me that Trump didn't buy his way through the fucking presidency and to his best way to candidacy, mainly because, and my stepdad told me this earlier today, or yesterday. We got into it about the Democratic candidates, and he was talking about how Bloomberg's gonna win because he has enough money to where the DNC, which is like his supporter, his sponsor, they don't have to spend their money on him, so they can spend it on ads. So he thinks that Bloomberg is gonna be our candidate mainly because of his money.
So, I don't understand why there's so many people running for president, but it shows here that there's like 2 people that are gonna win.
It is a fucked up shit show.
So why does everyone else even run?
Derek, it is confusing, and there is no answer to it. Everyone else that's confused, I hear you. It makes no fucking sense. There should be 2 people in this race. Maybe 3.
Bernie?
It should be Joe Biden, Bernie, and Pete Buttigieg. That's it.
What about this Elizabeth Warren?
Elizabeth Warren should be the wild card. She's potentially a 4th. But I don't think she has enough headway. She definitely does not have enough headway to beat Bernie because their views are so similar.
Question. Why is there like 13 people running on the Democratic side, but only Donald Trump and Bill Weld on the Republican side?
Because Donald Trump, it's a kind of a statistics game. The Republicans know they can't run against Trump because he's already in office. Because he already has so many followers.
And they're Republicans, so they don't want to
split from their party.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Okay, that's just fucking weird. This whole fucking presidential bullshit. I don't fucking understand it. God damn it. The guy with the beard. Hey, we got a follower on Twitch that says that the guy in the beard is making him hard. Yeah. So you're making people hard, Blake.
Ain't the first time I heard that. Ain't the first time this beard's heard that.
So like, why?
This beard loves you too.
Why does?
Okay.
We gotta wrap this up because I'm starting to fucking lose my mind because I don't understand any of it.
No, it's all explainable. It's all explainable. So, there are so many candidates because they saw Trump do what nobody has ever done last year. But they see it in a political factor, and we see it in a popularity factor. What happened?
I didn't touch anything. I just waved my hand over it.
Hold on.
This fucking political bullshit. Fuck anyone who's into politics. Sorry, Blake.
It's okay.
Pete Buttigieg. Hey, if he was in the if he served some time, then he got my vote. He's a handsome fella too.
So it just ended us at 12 minutes. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm gonna give me 1 minute, and we will get back into politics, YouTube and Twitch. But give me 1 minute.
Pete Buttigieg.
So this is going to have 3 parts.
Why did it stop?
I don't know. Anchor, if you're listening, we are upset because you just ended it for no reason at 12 minutes and 36 seconds. But it's okay. It'll be on there as episode 38 part 2. And we're just adding episodes. It's okay. And it's easy because it's just politics.
Was teenaged Pete Buttigieg arrested for killing dogs?
No, negative. You're crazy.
Oh, okay. That's just what it says here. Can't figure out to do it. Pete Buttigieg. Buttigieg.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, here we go again. Alright, we're back. This is now part 3. I'm sorry. We only had a 12-minute video. I don't know. Our recording studio is malfunctioning. So, back on to politics. You were saying that you were confused.
I just hate politics.
You hate it? Hate it? Okay.
Okay, let me say something. No matter what happens when a president runs our state or country, whatever,
Yes.
nothing happens of it. Like, because one person's running the country does not affect anything that happens in my life.
Absolutely it does.
Gas prices. That's the only thing I've noticed.
You see it on your tax return. You see it, yes, gas prices a little bit, but gas prices more deals with the Middle East and how it's going over
but
there.
you see on my taxes. My taxes have been the same amount for ever since I've had a job. Nothing has changed.
Maybe a little bit, but you don't really notice a little bit.
It's been the same.
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 All the time?
Every time I've done a tax return, it's always been the same.
That's weird.
About $1,400.
Mine always changes.
We have kids, and you didn't have kids before.
But before I had kids, it was kind of the same, but it did fluctuate a little bit.
I just don't fucking see the point of someone running our country. Well, I do, but I'm saying
Hey, you have to be
it doesn't affect me.
You have to be a narcissistic motherfucker to want to run a country.
It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect my life. I wake up, I go to work.
That's an interesting outlook, because I feel like it does affect my life. And I have to fucking tell everybody that this dumb motherfucker is fucking up the country, and we should put someone else in there that is smarter and more politically savvy than he is.
Yeah, I just don't understand. Everything's the same.
I get it. No, I get it.
Between fucking what's his name?
I hear a lot of people say
George Bush.
It doesn't fucking matter.
George Bush, Barack Obama, Donald Trump. It's all the fucking same. And the fact that Barack Obama was in office when he made the decision, well, technically it was Bush, I think, when we got hit with the terror attacks on 9/11.
Yeah, it was Bush.
But Barack Obama made the decision to go to war, or Bush did. I don't fucking know. But that was a good...
Bush did.
That was a good thing to do.
Was it though?
Fuck yeah.
But look at it. Look at it from this standpoint. And I'm not going to say that going to war with the people that fucked us over in 9/11 was a bad thing, because I wanted revenge more than anybody else. I wanted us to just nuke them. I wanted to just remove the whole country from the face of the earth. But you can't do that. So going to war is the next best thing. But do you understand the landscape of Afghanistan and Iraq?
Yeah. Mountains and shit.
How do you fight people in that?
Ow, fuck.
We lost so many people. And not to mention the fact that
Yeah, but
Obama was at war his whole 8 years in the Middle East. And everyone knocked on him how he's a Muslim, how he's a fucking Arab, how he was this and that. It's like, how are you going to call him all those things? He has been at war with those countries that have those people in them his whole presidency. It's kind of, I mean, the arguments that were made during Obama's terms about all the things Obama fucked up and shouldn't have done and all this and all that don't even compare to the first 3 years of what Trump has done. And I don't even want to get
Trump's
in.
been in office for 3 years.
Yeah, this is his 4th year. This is because there's
Oh,
4-year terms.
Shit.
There's 4-year terms, and then there's an election.
Goddamn.
So there is an election. And my boy Pete motherfucking Buttigieg is gonna take fucking Donald Trump down as my boy. And yes, now the tables have turned because now you know I'm biased towards Pete Buttigieg. But
What is
in my
bias?
opinion, bias means I am favoring towards Pete Buttigieg.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, I'm just gonna come out and say it because everyone is already thinking it. It's all about beating Donald Trump this election. Gotta get that motherfucker out of office. So I figure the best candidate to go up against Trump and not have Trump just tell them that they're a fucking socialist the whole time. Because if Bernie Sanders gets on that stage, Trump's gonna just call him a fucking socialist the whole time and just dog on him, bag on him the whole time about being a socialist, being a communist, being this and that. And that's all it's gonna take. He can't do that against Pete Buttigieg. Pete Buttigieg is gonna throw it right back in his face. He can't say shit about serving this country. Pete Buttigieg is a fucking war soldier, went to Afghanistan, has been overseas.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. But I think where Pete is lacking is the minority vote. Like Latinos and African Americans and the minority. Those are the people that choose our presidential candidate almost every year. Is the black and Latino communities. And it's not really that crazy to think because a lot of our minority ex-immigrants, a lot of our people that came to this country after they were born, a lot of them think alike. A lot of them do. And I'm not going to say Republicans think like old racist hillbillies, but man, a lot of the comments and bullshit I've heard nowadays, sure would think so.
I say, God damn it.
I just find myself in Facebook is toxic. Let me just start out with this sentence and saying that Facebook is toxic.
Your fucking Facebook is toxic with all that.
I am not kidding.
No. You and your stepdad's conversations are fucking crazy. Crazy.
I
people.
have tried. I told myself that I am done explaining myself to people, and I am done trying to explain my point of view to anyone who has already got their mind made up. I'm done. So, when like my stepdad or someone like Brent Wold, shout out, decides to comment and says something like, your candidate's racist and you're racist for supporting him is kind of the most backward statement you could possibly tell someone. Because, I mean,
I've never seen.
I might be a middle class blue collar person, but I'm pretty sure I've seen Trump say on television to the whole country racist things multiple times.
Well, I've never seen a Republican and a Democrat get along.
I absolutely have.
Really?
When it
Well,
was
not necessarily get along, but
when Obama was running the country, it was not like this. You'd have Republicans and Democrats agree all the time.
couldn't speak on it. 'Cause I don't give a fuck. Nothing changes in my life. Who's fucking president or not?
You don't see any change, so it doesn't matter for you.
It does not fucking matter. It
Well,
could be fucking Oprah Winfrey could be fucking president. I don't fucking know.
that outlook right there is why half the country does not vote.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care.
Exactly. That's why half the country doesn't vote.
But I vote.
Because a lot of people don't see any point.
But I
They
vote.
don't care.
I vote. I don't
That
know.
is the biggest thing.
I don't know what I'm
This
voting.
election, if you do care at all, you need to vote.
My mom just tells me who to vote for. But she has like the same views as you.
So she's probably going to want Pete Buttigieg to win.
She fucking hates Trump.
Yeah.
Anytime Trump comes on the TV and starts talking, she mutes the TV. That's a fact. Just for him talking.
I
And
can't
then-
stand him talking
And then
either.
when he's done talking and they go to like a different shot or someone else talking, she unmutes it.
You know what was funny? In the House, when they were trying to impeach him, the Republicans would talk over and over about how this is a theatrical show, and they're putting on a show, and this is all for show, and blah, blah, blah. But that's literally what Trump does every time he's on television. He even the way he talks is like,
So
dude.
is there like a term for someone who just doesn't give a fuck about any politicalness?
A non-voter.
But I
Because
vote.
an independent is kind of the in-between Democrats and Republicans, but even they vote every year. So I guess you would be an independent if you still vote. But you're not
But
really.
I vote Democratic.
So you're a Democrat. You vote blue.
Yeah. But I don't give a fuck.
But that means something. Because, I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't mean fucking anything. Because I guarantee you, someone that is hardcore Republican, hardcore conservative, could walk in and manipulate every view you have right now. Right now. They could come in and tell you how they feel about abortion, how they feel about immigration, how they feel about the fucking stock market, how they feel about all this shit. And all the things you feel like you know, you could be like, oh, that guy sounds educated, so he sounds smart, so I'm going to listen to him. But on that same note, there's another side to every fucking story. Every story.
I don't know.
I hunt, I have guns, I drive a pickup truck, and I drive a big truck for a living. You would think that I would be a Republican. I'd be super hardcore conservative because of the things I do. But no. The outlooks that politics have is bigger than what you do in your everyday life. It's funny, all my super hardcore Republican buddies look at me and are like, dude, you hunt. You drive a pickup. You live in the country. Like, how are you a Democrat?
It's like an ideal Trump follower,
It's like,
isn't it?
but that's just it. It's like, yeah, but I'm not fucking stupid. I do my fucking research. And it's funny how you get into conversations / arguments on Facebook with people about how you don't know anything, you don't do your research, you're a fucking sheep, you're a snowflake. It's like, Dude, I guarantee you I know more about politics than you do.
Fuck. You could go on for days about this shit.
It's kind of sad. I have dedicated every morning.
Wait, I got a question. What does your wife feel about you being so political?
She has my back.
Does she?
To be oddly honest, yeah.
So is she pretty political herself? Oh, it's like we. Oh, it's just a low power mode.
I wonder if it's still recording.
Yeah, it's still recording.
Alright, still recording. No, yeah, my wife, my dad, my mom, my aunts and uncles, my grandpa, they love how outspoken I am and how honest I am about how fucked up our president is right now. But then you have those wild cards like my stepdad and then like buddies I've worked with over the years that just come in and just fucking troll the shit out of you.
So your newsfeed, since you're so political, do you get a lot of political shit on your newsfeed?
Absolutely.
I don't get one little thing about politics.
Yep. It's all politics right now. Guarantee you pull up my newsfeed and it's all politics.
Oh, that's funny.
Crazy the life I've jumped into. But you gotta understand, when I'm in my truck, I'm by myself all day.
Yeah, so you're listening to shit.
I'm listening to politics. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm listening to morning shows in the morning. I'm by myself. I mean, all day I'm learning. All day.
Were you into politics when you were in high school?
Fuck no. Donald Trump made me get into politics because I understood that this is what happens when a whole generation doesn't care about politics.
Alright, anything else you want to say before we go on?
I knew that statement right there would just be like, alright, this is done. We're done.
Next topic, please. Because my mind is...
But I'm serious. Vote, 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 and then fucking vote again. I'm not kidding.
Vote down.
Even if you fucking like Donald Trump, go ahead. Fucking vote. I don't give a shit about you.
Alright.
I mean, I do. If you're close to me, I care about you. But you can vote for whoever you want. But I do think that Donald Trump is murdering shit because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. All of our foreign affairs are going to shit. If World War III were to happen now, we would have a lot of people that would not back us up.
Yeah, but we have a lot of firepower.
And don't do shit when multiple countries are at your throat.
I'm pretty confident in our military.
Do you understand that Mexico don't give a shit about the United States? And if anyone were to, say, get mad at us, that would be their way in?
Well, isn't that why we have, like, border patrol and stuff?
Border patrolling, starting fucking jets.
Isn't that why
and
we have...
tanks.
Isn't that why we have anti-missile programs?
Dude, you do not understand the way China and Russia work.
Well, I did hear that Russia is testing a supersonic missile or something. So we won't even
That'd be one way to cripple the United States.
Like we wouldn't even
hit us with a nuke.
Well, we wouldn't even be able to detect it until it already hit.
I've already told you. Remember that podcast we did about South Korea, the probability of them actually being able to hit us with a nuke?
Yeah.
I already told you. They can get in undetected with a submarine and hit us with a ballistic small nuke. Dude, it's done. If they hit California with a small fucking nuke, all the Republicans will be happy, but half the fucking country will be gone.
I'd go to war.
And you know what would be fucked up? All the outskirts of that, where the radiation isn't, they would put troops. That means there would be troops from a foreign land on American soil for the first time ever in our history. Ever.
I'd go to war.
I wouldn't. I'd stay at home because you know there's going to be people needed at home. with guns.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about politics. Sorry, guys. I don't care if Willy Nilly from fucking Kentucky is our new president. I don't give a shit. Anyone could be fucking president. I wouldn't care. Fuck them. Doesn't affect my life. Fuck them. Thanks for everyone that's been listening, tuning in, making it this far. Trin, always on the motherfucking shit, my boy. So yeah.
Yeah.
Other than
I
that,
know you don't care.
other than that, the Colorado Avalanche are on a
Oh,
four-game fucking win streak.
Are we gonna talk about the Avs real quick?
And we're in, let's see.
So if you made it into part 3 right now, 20 minutes in, there is a, 12-minute video in between where we kind of started this off. But Anchor decided to shut us down for some reason.
Yeah, that was weird.
Shout out Anchor. So this is our part 3. I'm sorry we had to do 3 parts. But yeah, we kind of figured we were going to go closer to 2 hours on this one.
Yeah, I think we're at like 1 hour and like 35 minutes right now.
Something like that, yeah.
Avalanche are sitting in like 5th place in the whole league as far as points goes. And they're going to get another 2 points tonight.
They're in like 2nd or 3rd in the...
They're 2nd in our division.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right behind the championship winning St. Louis Blues, which we did beat.
And I heard the Capitals are killing it.
Capitals are killing it.
Ovechkin's killing it.
They actually are tied for 2nd place in the whole league.
Yeah, Ovechkin is a different breed. He is a Nathan McKinnon.
You know he's going to pass Gretzky, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan McKinnon will pass both of them, though.
You think?
Absolutely.
Nathan McKinnon has...
The Avs are first in points per game or something like that. I saw the other night. Average points per game or something like that. Avs are number 1 in the whole league, in the whole NHL. Go to Avs stats, and they showed a stat the other night that they were first in the whole NHL. All of the league. And I want to say it was average points.
What the fuck?
I want to say it was average points per game.
Well, it doesn't.
It was
say
PPG, is what they call it.
Oh, here we go.
Points per game.
So Nathan McKinnon has 510 games played, sitting at 478 points, with 187 goals in his career. So he's got a long way to go.
Yeah, he does.
Ovechkin's sitting at like
Yeah, but Ovechkin's
600.
twice as old as he is, isn't he?
600 goals or something.
Ovechkin's like 35, 36 years old.
Yeah, McKinnon's only 23, I
No,
want to say.
McKinnon's like 25, 26, I thought. He's like 10 years younger than Ovechkin. And Ovechkin's like 30.
24 years old.
Well, how old is Ovechkin?
Ovechkin.
He's got to be like 35, 36 years old.
34.
So he's 10 years older. Yep. Yeah, I saw that the other night. They said something about that. 10 years older. There's a 10-year difference between Ovechkin and McKinnon. The announcers, I think, were the ones that said that they think that McKinnon will pass Ovechkin 10 years from now.
Sidney Crosby's sitting at 32 years old.
Do you understand McKinnon 10 years from now, though? If he stays healthy, that is going to be like a fucking Peter Forsberg.
It's crazy. Shouts to the Avs. They play tonight at
Shot
7.
time. ST. Hey, Twitch. You're fucking killing it, man.
That's the fan.
Yeah. Twitch fam.
Tell
Hey,
me- Tell
Twitch, you guys are gonna be the first people we merchandise to.
Tell me not though. That's the most you've ever seen, chat wise.
Well, that's the only live chat we can have. When we used to do live
No, I'm
chat
saying, like,
on
before.
YouTube, when me and Garrett used to go live on YouTube before they changed their shit, it was the same thing. We'd have 2 or 3 people pop in every time. And I feel like if we were 38 episodes in with me and Garrett doing live every time, we would have the same.
Yeah.
But at the same time, sorry Garrett, but it's just totally different atmosphere between me and you. It's more of a one-on-one conversation, like a talk, instead of me and Garrett was more like talking to the fucking camera, like in third person. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like me and Garrett would literally get in arguments, but still be talking to the camera.
Gotcha.
It was, I don't know. Garrett's my dude. Love that little boy.
Are you friends with him again?
Kinda, yeah. I congratulated him for the Super Bowl offer, or invited him over for a beer, but
Did he come over?
he still hasn't come over for a beer. But I haven't really invited him over for a beer.
Already took him.
Cheers, clink.
Alex Ovechkin is sitting at 698 goals, and Gretzky is at 894. And Gretzky played for 20 years. Ovechkin is
14 years?
5 years away from 20 years. He's been playing for 15 years. So in 5 years, will Ovechkin pass Gretzky? Absolutely. Joe Sakic, number 17 on that list. So that's pretty crazy. Sidney Crosby, Jesus.
So, I want to make a shout out real quick, because I think we're going to start wrapping up.
Yeah, we can start wrapping up.
And I think we've had a fantastic podcast.
Fucking killing it.
And I think from now on, we're going to have to start doing part 2s. Because we get to like 10 minutes till an hour, and we just don't know what to do. We just don't know whether to hurry it up or just exit that topic.
The first hour goes by so fucking fast.
Well, it's because our intro. We get talking about stuff, and we just
It's crazy.
look down, and 25, 30 minutes has gone by.
That's our intro. It's 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Anything else you wanted to touch on?
No, we talked about coronavirus. We talked about the XFL. We talked about the Super Bowl we missed. Talked about politics, which I never thought you'd actually want to talk about politics. But I mean, I'm always happy to talk about politics, because I feel like as much as I can educate people about stuff that obviously
I have
no one fucking pays attention to.
No idea. I don't fucking pay attention to politics for shit.
A lot of people don't. A lot of the conversations I get in with people, they're a lot older than me.
Yeah, and they actually care, and like know what the
Semi-know.
yeah. I've seen your guys' you and your stepdad's conversations.
Oh, you know what?
Jesus Christ, man.
I did want to bring up one more thing. We're only at
I
27 minutes. We
I
got.
think you and your stepdad need to not be friends on Facebook, because you guys are just. Well, it's more like.
Yeah, I agree. I've thought about it multiple times, taking them off the
It's
face.
toxic.
I know.
It's toxic.
I've thought about it.
It makes me want to like
Oh no.
sign in your account and just delete. But
I know. I talked to my buddy Eric, and he's like, dude, please don't talk about politics on your podcast, and please don't talk about politics like on Facebook, because most of the time I agree with you, but I hate when people fucking start getting personal and start name calling. Politics does that to people. Sometimes when you tell somebody how real shit is. Even if you don't get personal, they get personal.
And I asked you if it's like that in real life, and you're like, no, we don't talk about politics in real life.
No. We've never brought in politics up in face to face because he knows
That's just weird.
I will destroy him.
That's just weird. Keyboard warriors back at it again.
I've destroyed many Republicans face to face.
I believe it.
Destroyed. I've had conversations in people's houses where the homeowners to the house were like, "Okay, you guys need to stop." And it's like,
I believe it.
I will stop.
Fucking psycho politic mother.
It's more of a. I don't say this as like a flex, but it's more of a
passionate.
How much do you fucking really know kind of conversation is what it always turns out to be in politics. Because every time I've ever had a conversation with like a Republican or a conservative, it always comes down to me hitting them with a fact that they refuse to believe. Always
and
ends
then it's
that
a
way.
disagreement.
It always ends that way. That's always how it ends.
Jesus.
But
What are you gonna do?
there's nothing you can do. Not a fucking thing you can do. I did want to talk about though, Mac Miller's album they just came out with all of his. I would imagine it's his producer and stuff.
Can I see that?
I would imagine it's his producer and stuff, not like.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
Not like have they want to send out a bunch of music that he still had written and still had recorded, so they did, but
Not a fan?
no, dude, he was trying to sing on a bunch of it, and like
Is this real?
it's stainless steel or something like that
Nice.
with the camo
I dig it.
ring.
It's a little loose though.
It's
Do you
depend.
like-
It
do you like
depends.
it?
It's all different depending on how hot my body is. Like if I get hot and start sweating, I can't get the fucking ring off. But if I'm cold, it slips right off.
You ever worried about losing it?
Yes. Like when I stick my hand in the snow when I'm filling tanks,
Yeah.
and then go to do this.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm always scared. I always look down at my ring and it's like, okay, it's still there.
Does that wrap it up?
Derek,
It's been good.
what do you think? That wrap it up? Episode 38's been a good one.
It's a good one.
I mean, that's
We took a week off.
3 different episodes.
We took a week off, so we had to come out hard.
Swinging.
Yeah.
Like Babe Ruth.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, hey guys, we are going to. Oh shit. There it went.
That's alright. Why do you touch it and it stops?
I don't know.
I didn't even touch it before. I just went like this.
You turn it around.
No, when
Hey, YouTube, Twitch.
We should end this.
Twitch. It's over.
Trin, as always.
Anchor and all of our other streaming sites just ended us because for some reason it goes off shadows.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
Trent says Trump sucks.
Twitch, love you. Trump, fuck you, Trump.
YouTube.
Suck 2 dicks.
Peace out, YouTube.
YouTube, love you.